Good day, viewers. Welcome to yet another edition of the program Mobilizing for Development, as brought to you by Mobilizing for Development, M4D for short. I'm so glad to be with you this week again, and I'm very glad to have another round of three gentlemen in the studio with me that will be rubbing mind in the next 25 minutes. My name is Zachary Yusuf, and today we shall be looking at SERVICOM. SERVICOM in the sense that a lot of people have been talking about decay in work ethics and the way we do things, particularly at the local government level. Here with me in the studio today to discuss this topic, talk about SERVICOM, we have Malam Umar Adau, HOD Works, Garumalan Local Government Area of Kano State. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hello, viewers.
And also I'm glad to inform you that I have the former assistant chairman of Dawakintofa Local Government Area of Kano State in the studio, in the person of Yusuf Lawan. You're welcome to the show, sir.
Yes.
And the last but not the least is the SERVICOM Dex officer of Somela Local Government Area, also of Kano State, is Kabiru Sakwaya. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
Once again, my name is Zachary Yusuf. I'm your anchor, and straight to the point now. Now, M4D actually took up SERVICOM and domesticated it at the local government level. What prompted this approach, sir?
Yeah, generally in the country, a diagnostic survey has been carried out by the federal government to check the service in the whole 3 tiers of government. And the result of the survey shows that there is a service failure. So this is what prompted the SERVICOM in the nation, local government inclusive.
All right. I don't know. Former chairman, you want to add something to this?
Yes. If you look at our local government, you'll find out that the work ethics, there's decay in work ethics. And ideas of 18th to 19th century are in existence in our local government. And work attitude is generally bad. People comes to work and close as they like. If you go to office, you will see that there is a file that you are supposed to treat in 10 minutes. It will be lingering for over a week. So these are some of the things that prompted the M4D to domesticate this SERVICOM in 3 tiers, these 3 local government areas.
All right, Sumaila.
Okay. M4D was come to the local government to assist all the staff.
Yes, we are looking at the approach. M4D came down to the local level with SERVICOM. What is the approach used?
Okay. M4D is approach the citizens to know their rights, to be awareness, to look what they need and go directly to the officer concerned and complain their demand.
All right. We'll talk about poor service delivery. And, of course, we heard the people at the local level already talking, the reason, the process, why SERVICOM has to actually gone down to the local government level. And we're having the 3 focal local government areas. That's for M4D focal local government areas. This is the people we are talking to at this very point in time. Now, SERVICOM has existed right from the federal level, now domesticated at the local level. How did this happen? How was the domestication able to take place?
Yes, as it was launched in 2004 by the federal government there, and then the state government was directed to launch SERVICOM. Then the local government also was directed by His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kano State, to launch the SERVICOM. So it has been domesticated in local government in 2015.
2015?
Yes, 2015.
I don't know, Malan Yusuf, was there SERVICOM in your local government before the state governments, urged the 44 local governments to take up SERVICOM?
Of course, yes, there is SERVICOM in 3 focal local governments. Before even the launching of the state government is what the service improvement seen by state government in this focal local government.
Yeah.
That's what prompted His Excellency the Executive Governor of Kano State to launch a SERVICOM in the state and appoint a Director General with 3 directors and as well advisor on SERVICOM in the local government, and directed all the 44 local governments to establish SERVICOM office and appoint desk officers with 2 subordinates in each local government.
So virtually it's the activity of M4D in the 3 focal area local governments. They now prompted the state government to see the good in it.
Yes. Exactly.
And now say, okay, all the remaining 41 local governments in Kano must follow suit.
Exactly.
So how long has M4D or SERVICOM has been in your local government area through M4D?
Is 2 years.
2 years.
2015 to date.
Or in your local government.
Yes.
And what about Somalia?
2015 to date.
2015 to date, and you?
It's the same thing.
Same.
Within the 3
Wow. So
yes.
now looking at the fact that Sumaila, Dawakin Tofa, and Garumalang has like almost 3 years with SERVICOM.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move ahead now. What is the process for stepping SERVICOM down to the local government area? Let me hear you. Yes.
Pardon?
What is the step for stepping it down to the local government level? What step did it take to step down SERVICOM in your local government?
Okay, in my local government, we have formed a committee of SERVICOM at the local government.
You form a committee of SERVICOM at the local level?
And SERVICOM desk officers serve as secretary.
Okay.
And we have already formed a committee of SERVICOM at all respective local government departments.
All right. Dawakin Tofa.
Yes, we received a training by the M4D. So when we come back home, we that were privileged to go to that training. We retrain or we step down our training to the senior staffs.
When you went back to your local government?
To our respective local government. Okay. So the senior staff and the intermediate staff, so that they will know what SERVICOM is all about. That's what we first do. Then after that, our councillors and the CBOs, they step it down to our various wards. Like in my local government, we have 11 wards. So this type of training and interface meeting are all conducted in the 11
different
wards.
All right.
Yes.
You also have the same step down of training in your area?
After the step down training, we provide a service charter for each department so that everybody will now be aware of what SERVICOM is all about.
Okay.
A sensitization has been carried out through all the wards in the local government to inform them about SERVICOM, to inform them about their right to come to the local government and interact with the service providers and the policy makers.
Okay. Now, again, SERVICOM is something like a very huge thing, but it comes with different phases. So how does SERVICOM help in strengthening accountability and transparency for policymakers?
Yeah, it has done so because of one, we have, as I have told you, an open budget policy now in this 3 focal LGAs.
Okay.
And we have service status. If a citizen just comes to the local government, we have our vision, our missions, and all the services rendered by every department is there in the department. You will see it, and if, as well as the time frame. If you have a problem, you launch your problem, they will tell you the time that problem will be solved or it will be attended to. So this has shown transparency. All their demands, we have a town hall meeting whereby they will present their demands and they will be included in the budget. And at the quarterly town hall meetings, the local government will tell you what he has gotten from the statutory allocation, the IGR, and what has been done. And every department would say what the achievement and the problem. So people were now, there is a great awareness by the people. SERVICOM has brought awareness. It has strengthened the relationship between the policymakers, the service providers, and the citizens through their CBOs.
All right. Malam Yusuf, I don't know, you want to add more? We're talking about transparency and accountability.
You know, before, citizens are afraid to approach policymakers. And policymakers, they just sit down in isolation and make policies for their students. And the students, they have to write petition or go to media before their demand were channeled. But now, through SERVICOM, we look at CBOs and the policymakers as partners in progress. They now don't go to media and challenge policymakers. They now don't write petitions before the demand were channeled.
All right. Now,
and most of the CBOs we have, they are incorporated into monitoring, project monitoring
and evaluation,
committees.
Okay, it's a very good
So
one.
they know what has been done, they know what contract has been awarded, they know the value of the contract, they know the contractor, so they can go back to their citizens and inform them about the activities going on in every ward. And any citizen that has anything to do with that wanted to know the cost of the project or the contractor, he has the right to go and ask.
All right. Now, he is talking about service charter earlier on when we talk about accountability. In your local government, do you also have this service charter written? This is what we do. This is the services we give, and so on. You also
yes, in my local government, we have a service charter, which is already printed it out and put it into notice board, and all the district or Blazehead district, Blazehead Palace, we have already give a copy of that service charter.
All right. For the
citizens
okay.
to know what they will need and requested or demand.
Okay, for you to generate problems, how did you do it as a desk officer, SERVICOM desk officer? How do you generate the messages you receive from, I have a complaint? How do I go about it?
Okay. We have already give us departmental desk officers' numbers to the citizens.
Okay.
They directly call the departmental desk officer respecting the demand need of that department.
Okay.
Through the desk officer, we are receiving all the need or demand from the citizens, and we are recording it into our demand book ledger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
the citizen, they can either channel their demand through
written or
text
telephone
or call.
Or call.
Yes.
So assuming in a day, from the open of office to close of office, how many calls or SMS do you receive per day?
About 3 to 4 from our wards, 11 wards. So
11
actually
wards.
about 30 to 35.
All right, per day.
Per day.
Wow, that's huge. I don't know, for Samela.
But the complaint is not much.
Okay.
It's something that you can be treated instantly.
Okay.
It's like my tap is leaking or our hand pump well is not functioning.
Yeah.
So you can easily call the HOD works and inform him that this is what has happened. So you send an artisan to go immediately and
check it out.
rectify the problem.
All right, it's good to know that. From your local government, I don't know, do you also receive
yes,
the same number?
No,
Okay.
we are receiving at least 20 calls per day.
20 calls. All right.
Some of the problems that we have received calls is minor. If the local government has a available fund, it will take it easy.
Yeah. Okay, both of them are discussing and are saying that most of the calls, minor repairs. In your local government, do you receive calls that is not a minor problem?
In Garamala, we are a little bit advanced.
Yeah.
Because we are using the PCSNSS system.
Okay.
So we are not receiving calls.
You don't receive calls. All right.
We are using tablets.
Yes, in our previous programs we did talk about PCSNS.
Exactly,
all right.
Yes.
So now we are discussing SERVICOM, and we talk about service delivery at the local level. How do citizens access the service providers, and they also get that service in return as at when due. Now, let's look at this. There's nothing good that comes out without any challenge. What are the challenges you're facing in trying to bring SERVICOM down to the local level?
Yes, the major challenge, as I have been saying, is local governments. Today's local government are somehow crippled.
Wow.
Because of lack of fund. This is our major problem. So, SERVICOM, the purpose of every government is to improve the quality of life of people. So SERVICOM is there to check the contact. And so these services that we render is the only contact between the government and the people. And SERVICOM is there to check this contact, whether there is or not. So because of lack of fund, you see that people will channel their demands. They know how to channel their demands. They are now aware. So even if they channel the demand, we don't have enough fund to cater for their
these problems.
Yes.
All right. In your local government, do you still have the same problem too in trying to step down SERVICOM?
Yes. If you know, if you have this success, sometimes you will get challenged or failure.
Exactly.
That is. Okay, the major challenges we are facing in the local government, that is, I already told you, is fund.
Fund. Wow. It's a big one. So, in Dawakintofa, you also have fund problem.
Oh, there is fund problem, but there are other problems.
Okay, like?
Some people misunderstood SERVICOM as a prosecuting agency. They think SERVICOM is an agency that can report a worker.
Okay.
But so you have to take the pen to explain to them that it's not a prosecuting agency, it's not ICPC or Holy Complaint Commission. This is a system where where there is a contract between policymakers and citizens. This is what we are going to do for you. So if there is delay in doing that, you can come out and challenge us. It's not that you go to, it's not a prosecuting agency that if there is any problem or there is delay in delivering services, we can prosecute a worker.
Okay. Now, how do you resolve the challenge of money, financial challenge?
Yeah, even before that, I want to add something with regard to that.
Okay.
Even among the service providers, before, they think SERVICOM is a threat to them. But when SERVICOM came to this 3 LG focal local government, we now know that SERVICOM is just telling you to do what you are employed to do.
That's right.
So we are now aware that SERVICOM is nothing more than do what you are employed to do. And with regard to what you are saying, as I think we are using the internally generated revenue. Now that people are now aware, and SERVICOM is helping us in transparency and accountability. So whatever was generated internally is judiciously used to solve the problem of the people.
All right.
Yes.
How do you solve that problem? Or what steps are you taking, or how do you resolve the challenge?
We have to take the pen of explaining to people solutions, stagnation, interface meeting, and world congresses. To make people aware that SERVICOM is not a threat and it's not a prosecuting agency.
All right. SERVICOM is not a threat, so it's something to assist you to get the job done. Yes, many of us, when we are employed, we have signed an undertaking that we will be doing this. We will be reporting to work 8 o'clock and close 5. And how many of us do come to the office 8 a.m. and close 5 p.m.? We really need to check ourselves. Now, before we go, and we're talking about service delivery for the people. And again, I come to you. Has the domestication of SERVICOM actually helped citizens to get better service in your local government?
SERVICOM is always awareing the peoples or citizens to know what is SERVICOM itself. SERVICOM is to provide knowledge and experience what you are to do in your working places.
In your places of work. All right. Yes, we are trying to muzzle out now. Yes.
It has really domesticated. As I have told you now, people are now, they are fully aware. So they can channel their requests or their demands through either the town hall meetings, through the open budget, through the PCSM system, through calls. You see, they channel their demands.
There are a lot of ways.
And their demands were taken care of. As I have told you, we have now even advanced to the what we call integrated local government development plan. We have a plan for about 3 years.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Our time is up again. Just as at times when good things happen, and time flies so quickly. And it has been a very wonderful discourse on today's program and talk about mobilizing for development. And we've been looking at SERVICOM at the local government level. I want to thank my discussants for having the time to be with me today. Umar Adao, who is the HOD Works, Garumala Local Government, I really appreciate your comment.
Thank you very much for listening.
And also, I want to say thank you very much. That's the former chairman of the Akintofa, former assistant chairman, of the Akintofa Local Government, Malan Yusuf Lawan. We really appreciate your comment.
Thank you for that.
And of course, Kabiru Sakwaya, who is the SERVICOM desk officer. These are the people that are actually linking, the service providers with the demand side. Yeah. We really appreciate your comment.
Thank you.
All right. On behalf of Mobilizing for Development, M4D, have been pushing this from us to you to really understand what has been happening. We say thank you very much. Now, for you to be part of the program, you can send SMS to these numbers that we normally give at the end of the program. Send your SMS to 08034506512. I repeat that number again. SMS, please make sure you don't call that number. 08034506512. Or you can visit M4D website at www.mobilizingfordevelopment.com. My name is Zachary Yusuf. Thank you for joining us. Until next week when we meet again. Bye for now.